Why was Plastic Man kicked out of the Justice League? They accused him of robbery. Hi, I'm Ryan, Magic Lasso. On behalf of Cookie from Just a Little Podcast and Comics for Thomas, I'd like to welcome you to today's Cover By video. I've left links for my co-host channels in the description to this video. Make sure to sub them up if you aren't subbed already. And of course, if you're not subbed to my channel, I hope you take this opportunity to do so. It's a great way to show support. In Cover By today, we have a very recent book, so recent you still might be able to find it on your LCS's shelf. It's Justice League Volume 4, number 75, the final issue of the series, The Death of the Justice League. These are the two covers that you're choosing from, and I think they're both great. We're going to have a good cover by today. One cover is going to be the winner as determined by the panel. The other one will say bye to. So let's get started with our cover by, and with first thought comments on this issue is Comics for Thomas.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Cover By. I'm taking a look into June now. So we are doing Justice League number 4, issue number 75. This is the A cover that you should see on the screen right here. I'll move this over so we've got some room for you to see it. Nice looking cover for sure. Very much looks like almost like a magazine cover or a movie poster, probably even more movie poster. Like this would be something I would expect to see at the movie theaters. I think it's a really nice cover. I like the idea of you can just kind of see a bit of every character in the background. Obviously, there's something crazy going on as well because they all have their mouths open and they're screaming and look like they're falling, except for most of them can fly probably. So, very, very cool looking cover. I don't read any Justice League. I am a fan of the characters that are in here, but I wouldn't know what's going on. This is actually a cover that would entice me to want to know what's going on in the book, which doesn't happen a lot for me. So that's pretty fantastic. I enjoy really, really great covers, but it doesn't necessarily mean I want to read what's inside. So good job there. Now we're looking at the B cover for Justice League Volume 4, issue number 75. I really enjoy this cover as well. This is actually a really good little competition between A and B. I love they've really done something well with the colors in this. I love at the top corner where the sun is kind of shining in from an angle. Even on these coffins, everything is shiny. You're getting that glare with the sun. I think it's done really, really well. And even those little details about on the towards the bottom on the front of the caskets, you're getting a little bit of the shine from the fires as well. Done really, really well. Love the mix of characters that are in here. And again, this is something where if I saw the cover, I'd actually be interested to see what's going on inside, because why are the bunch of caskets or coffins or whatever with the some of the greatest superheroes in the DC world on them? So this is going to be a neat one.
Thanks, Thomas. I'm ready to share my first thought comments with you right now. Justice League isn't an issue that I had in my pull bag, but I did specifically buy this issue. So I've already kind of gone through the process of which cover am I going to get, or am I going to get multiple covers? And there certainly were some great covers to choose from. There were some good incentive covers. There were some store exclusives. As a matter of fact, there's a Will Jack store exclusive variant of Wonder Woman for this issue that I haven't pulled the trigger on yet, but I really should so I don't end up with the FOMO on that because it was beautiful. The story itself started out good, but when it got to the actual death portion, I thought that felt real rushed. This is an homage to the death of Superman, the 30th anniversary of Superman number 75. And it's certainly, this as an event fell short of the original that it was homaging. But enough about the actual book. We're here to look specifically at the A and the B covers today and decide which is the better one. And starting with the A cover, something you might not know unless you actually have seen this book with your own eyes is it's an acetate cover. What that means is the lettering, Death of the Justice League, is all clear. So the image that you're seeing in that lettering is from the first page. That makes it kind of cool and kind of special to me in a way. I think the top of it with Superman and Wonder Woman play out a little bit better though than the images that are towards the bottom of the lettering too. I don't know if that's the coloring on it or not, but I do like this cover. I like any time that you're seeing the superhero showing up in the lettering. That makes it kind of special. The acetate makes it extra special, even though I didn't know that until I actually had seen a copy with my own eyes. So now we turn over to the B cover, and this is a great cover too. We really have a good cover by today. You have the heroes mourning the death of the Justice League. I mean, what could kill the Justice League? They're like the most powerful heroes in the DC universe. This does fall a little bit short of being such an iconic death cover like Crisis on Infinite Earths number 7. But the fact that the heroes are paying respect, that's there. I like that all the coffins have different colors to them with the symbols on it too, representing who's inside. The lighting, which I think Thomas mentioned too, is really good. How it's coming from an angle as well, illuminating the scene. I've said many times how I like bright colors, and this certainly qualifies in that. With both covers, they really give us an accurate depiction of what the comic book promises, the death of the Justice League. So which one am I going to pick? You'll have to wait because we still have more first thought comments to get to, which we'll do right now with Cookie from Just a Little Podcast.
What's going on, guys? Back yet again for another cover by, and then this one we have The Death of the Justice League, Volume 4, Issue 75. So on cover A, we have a really cool cover. I like this a lot. The black background with the contrast of the entire title of it kind of displayed. With inside there, you have the Justice League. You have Superman, Wonder Woman. Looks like you have Green Lantern. You have Batman. You have Aquaman. You have all these characters inside there, which I really like a lot. I thought it was really, really cool concept. Great detail and everything. And it's definitely something that I would pick up. I thought it was very interesting. Speaking of that, I spoke to Magic Lasso when this thing came out, and I was kind of interested. I was really interested in this cover. I thought it was a really, really well done cover. And he's like, I'm definitely picking up. As far as the storyline, I'm sure Magic's going to go and talk about the storyline because I didn't necessarily pick this book up, but I know he did. So, needless to say, this cover definitely is a really cool cover. Simplistic, but at the same time, very complex with the detail inside of the lettering, and I like that a lot. Then you got cover B. Now, cover B has all of these different characters in the background. You even have Plastic Man, which is really cool. You have these different coffins. You have Aquaman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, and you have Superman, along with these two Eternal Flames. By the signature, looks like Jurgens, I think it is, Dan Jurgens. A lot of detail, a lot of detail going on, a lot going on with all these characters. I like how all these characters are displayed on there. I thought that was a very, very interesting concept, very cool as well. Not really crazy about how Green Lantern sits, just because there's no shadow underneath his feet. Like, you can see the shadows underneath, like, Nightwing, it looks like. You can see the shadow under, looks like Superboy, I guess. I can't tell really, it's hard to tell, but that just kind of stood out to me a little bit. Like, I wish there was more shadowing involved, and I'm not really understanding what's going on underneath the actual coffins themselves with this black and blue brick that's going on. I don't know if that's Dan Jurgens' form of shadowing. I have no idea. But yeah, that's basically kind of those two covers. It's definitely really cool covers. I like to see how this thing kind of plays out. Both of them are really tough to go and pick. So let's find out.
Thanks for those first thoughts, Cookie. Well, I think the entire panel agrees that this is a difficult choice this week, but it is time to start making some decisions, and we're going to get our pick first from Comics for Thomas.
So I'm actually going to go with cover B here. I think I'm such a less is more type of person, and even though this is more than cover A, I like everything about this cover. Would look fantastic as a Virgin variant, of course, but really there's not much on there that's taking away from it either. Again, you could close your eyes, I think, and pick A or B on this one, but definitely B for me.
So that's one pick for cover B. I figured, since I mentioned I bought this issue and I've gone through this process already, I kind of had to stick with where my money went. The one that I bought should be the one that I pick, I think. And I did end up picking cover A. That's the one that I bought. Not that I disliked cover B. I thought that was good. And for a while, I actually considered picking up both covers. And who knows, I still might go back and pick up that B cover because it is pretty solid. I guess with the B cover, the thing is, I kind of know which heroes survive by looking at that cover. Where on the A cover, I kind of know definitely which characters didn't make it, but maybe there's more that they're not showing. I love the acetate of the A cover too, which is, even though I didn't know that ahead of time, was a nice surprise. And that's why I'm happy I went with the A cover, and that's going to be my pick today in Cover By, which means we're tied. 1 vote for A, 1 vote for B. Our tiebreaker making his decision right now is Cookie from Just a Little Podcast.
All right, so I think I'm going to go with cover B. I think cover B does it for me just because I love the fact that we're getting this overarching display of all these characters on there, and they're all kind of paying homage, paying their respects to some of the founding members of the Justice League. So I really like that a lot. I thought it was really, really cool. I did like a lot cover A. I thought cover A was really cool. I didn't necessarily like on cover B that you actually had the barcode on there. That would have been kind of better to have the barcode on the back. But it is something that it is what it is type of thing. But I am going to go with cover B. I think cover B wins it for me.
There you go. With Cookie having broken the tie, we have a winner. Sorry, cover A. Bye. Cover B is our winner. Is that the one you would have picked, or would you have bought both covers, or maybe neither? Leave me a comment below and let me know if you think the panel got it right this time. Your comments are always welcomed, encouraged, and appreciated for Cover By. Love reading those comments. We're going to stick with 2022 and stay modern for a Marvel comic book from this year, with our next Cover By coming up in 2 weeks. I hope that you'll join me then. Until then, take care and have a great rest of your day. Bye.